Hi everyone, I'm Lubomira and thank you for joining me. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome to my channel, and if you are returning, it's great to have you back. Now, if you'd like my videos and would like to see more of them, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons. By selecting the little bell, you'll get notified every time I post a new video, so you never miss out on any of the crafty goodness. Today I'm sharing a favorite usage video, something I haven't done before, but thought it would be fun and useful to share. I was working in the studio, cleaning and organizing some items, and I had a pile of laminating sheets on my desk, and it hit me that these are probably one of the most underestimated items in all of my supplies. As I was looking around, I couldn't believe how many ways I actually use them. So I thought to myself that I'd share my top 4 favorite uses for laminating sheets outside their normal function. Let's jump right into the video, starting at number 4, dividers. I love using laminating sheets to create dividers. It's economical and functional. How you make these is completely up to you. You can easily create them in virtually every color or pattern available, and the size is completely customizable. My dividers are a very bright green because it was a paper left over from my teaching days that was literally just sitting there with no function whatsoever. Because it is a copy paper, my dividers tend to be very thin, but you can easily substitute that with heavier cardstock for more stability. As for the design, I keep mine very simple. I laminate a sheet of paper, trim down the excess around the sides, and cut it down the center so I have 2 8x5 by 5x5 pieces. I round my corners for a nice finished look, and all I have to do is pop on a label. However, you can use a Sharpie on these, and even if you change your mind, all you have to do is wipe it with an alcohol wipe to clean them. My third favorite thing to use laminating sheets for is creating custom-sized storage pouches. This is useful because there are lots of odds and ends in a craft room that just don't fit in many of the storage envelopes available. I use them to store large dies like my alphabet dies, as well as stamp sets that share the same dies like the Simon Says mixed greeting stamps. I also store some of my Cricut-made sentiments in various foil finishes on my desk, so they're easy to grab when I need them. Another thing that I really appreciate about these pouches is that they tend to be stronger and don't tear as easily as some of the other plastic pouches available on the market. To make these, I slice the sheet so there are 2 separate pieces rather than one folded one. I trim the sides to remove the round corners. I like trimming about a 1/4 inch off each side. This creates a place for the seam to adhere to later on. Next, I turn the laminating sheet inside out and realign the 2 pieces so the edges meet. You want the glossy, smooth side of your laminating sheet on the inside so they are facing each other. After that, I place both pieces inside another whole sheet, centering the middle so that there is a 1/4 inch around before closing the whole thing and running it through the laminator. Once that's done, I go ahead and slice the top open and I have a pouch. Again, these are completely customizable and you simply have to cut the laminating sheet down to your needs and then follow the same steps. Number 2 on my list is using laminating sheets as stencil film. Another way I like to use background dies is to create stencils out of them. You can use paper, but I find that by using laminating sheets, they're more durable and you can use heavier media like textured paste and wet sprays. To make these, I place a piece of copy paper inside a laminating pouch and laminate it. Then I cut it down to size and send it through my die cut machine with my choice of background die. Some die machines can have a little trouble cutting through the film, but a shim can help avoid that. These aren't everlasting, but they will definitely last longer than a piece of cardstock, and you can wipe them with a damp cloth to get several uses out of them. My number one and favorite thing to use laminating sheets for is an acetate substitute, especially for tinted windows or faux shakers. To create these, you simply sprinkle confetti or glitter into a laminating sheet and then send it through the laminator for a window film that will always have some shimmer in it, no matter what position your card is in. For a colorful look, I like to add alcohol ink to the inside of my sheets. I start off by opening up one of my sheets and laying it like an open book on my workspace. Then I add ink and alcohol solution to one of the sides and use a blowing tool to move the ink around the surface, as I would on any other project using this medium. When I'm done, I leave the ink to dry completely before adding glitter for an additional shimmer. I close the sheet and laminate it to create a beautiful tinted window panel. These panels are large, and you can definitely get several cards out of them. And those are the reasons I feel laminating sheets are one of the essential materials in my craft room. What did you think? Are you going to try these out? Or maybe you already have? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you liked this video and would like to see more of them, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Hope to see you again. Bye!